The engines on the island of Sodor work hard. Even if they have to shunt, it's still enough work for everyone to do. But some engines also pull passengers. But the engines sometimes work very hard and that their axles ache, so Top brings new engines to Sodor. One day a new engine arrived. He went to the sheds to see the controller of the narrow gauge railway. Welcome, my name is Mr. Percival, and these are the engines. Hello, I'm Scar Louie, I'm Peter Sam, I'm Renee, I'm Duncan, I'm Sir Handel, I'm Rusty, I'm Ivo Hugh, I'm Fierce Freddy, and I'm Duke. Hello, my name is Smudger, I'm the new engine around here. Now go help at the docks today. Yes, sir, I'll be happy to. Smudger worked hard for the next weeks, at the docks, at the station, and even in the sidings, preparing every train. But it wasn't long before he started complaining. I've been spending my weeks shunting. Why can't I pull trains like you guys can? You're still a young engine, said I, Hugh. Besides, you'll be sure to leave something behind, added Duncan. Rubbish, I'll show you guys. Next day, Josh was in the sidings of the quay. Smudger had a naughty idea. He rushed forward and banged into the trucks behind Josh. Josh rolled forward and landed into the water. Josh was soaked to death. Emily was pulling a goods train. Smudger had another idea as she was passing the crossing. He ran into the boxcar and went on. The boxcar flew through the air and hit the ground hard. Smudger biffed Gordon's coaches hard. He kept causing trouble. Then one day, Smudger was pulling his first freight train. He went to the sidings to pick up more and more cars until he had a long train. Then he went on to make his deliveries. Then it happened. As he went down the hill, the cars started to laugh. The cars biffed him hard. On, faster, 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 they yelled. Smudger avoided Henry's train, but went on down the tracks. And his brakes wouldn't work. Duck was approaching a crossing, and he'd stopped. He could see the cars and Smudger, but he avoided him. Then it happened. A goods train was in the siding. I better tell Mr. Percival about this. And he did. That night, Mr. Percival spoke to Smudger. Smudger, you have caused confusion and delay for the past weeks. Now behave yourself or trouble will happen. Smudger behaved himself for the next 2 weeks. Then one day he took the train to the top station. He was cross. It was Duke's turn, but Mr. Percival made him go instead. Then his driver spoke to him. We'll leave the coaches now and fetch some trucks from the quarry. Trucks, said Smudger. Trucks? I won't, so there. But Smudger knew the points were faulty, and then he had an idea up his sleeve when he reached them. Told you. But by the time James arrived, he started to feel silly. As soon as he was put back on the rails, he had to go to the sidings for the night. But then he found he had an unexpected visitor. "You are a very naughty engine, Smudger. I'm very disappointed in you," said Mr. Percival. Smudger seethed with fury. "You will have to be sent back to where you came from tomorrow." Smudger growled as he watched Thomas leave with Mr. Percival. He backed into the siding. "There you are," said the driver crossly. "Now you can just stay here for the night." He then hopped aboard Ryan, who had just arrived, to take him home. Ryan then left. Smudger was glad he was going to be going home the next day. And what could Victor be doing at the steamworks?